Last week, Bitcoin price action has closed with a bullish weekly engulfing candle, or with a weekly bullish engulfing candle, however you put it. And that is why I'm currently viewing the price now on a weekly time frame. Now we are going to analyze this, the price action in front of me on the weekly time frame. Now let's introduce structure. So without wasting much time, in today's video I'm going to cover the trade we took last week, and perhaps this is the bottom. A lot of people are currently asking if this is the bottom. Perhaps this could be the bottom. This might be the beginning of a bull run. Don't forget that this is not a financial advice, because I am not a financial advisor. This is strictly for educational purposes only. And now, it is very difficult to know the beginning of a bull run or to time the absolute bottom of a bear market. Not until we have a significant bounce, or after taking out this high, that is when everybody will wake up that, oh, the bull market has begun. So not until, just as we had the bear market, not until we start closing candle below this low, that was when everybody now started saying, oh, this is the beginning of bear market, or in a bear market. Not until we started closing candle below this low, because at this point I remember a lot of people still thought that the price is currently retracing. But that's that for that. So you don't want to be the guy who wakes up and discover that we are in a bear market after the price has already dropped with over 30%, or you don't want to be the guy who wakes up and discover that we are in a bull market after the price must have recovered with over 40%. So right now, the reason for this video is to get you prepared. In my previous video I made mention that if we close, that's the previous weekly outlook, if we close by having a bullish weekly engulfing candle, I'm going to be greedy with my long and treat every short as scalp. And that is exactly what I've been doing. Right now, approaching this structure, structurally we made a high, and this is the low that the price made. We currently broke structure to the downside. Yeah, there's a template, broke off structure. Then perhaps this move could lead to a break of structure. This is when everybody will start screaming, oh, the bull run has begun. That's why I'm preparing you before the move happens. Right now, this might be the next potential move, or perhaps we could still, looking at this local price action here, if price move, this is a huge fair value gap. If price moves and fail to reject from the fair value gap, probability is we could eventually go down again and have one more break of structure to lower 50, such as $54,000 or $48,000, before eventually changing structure to the upside. Or perhaps, majorly analyzing the structure we have in front of us now, this was a this was demand zone. Price went higher and now broke it. After breaking it, the demand becomes a supply zone. Supply, demand, supply flip. So naturally, we would expect price to retest that region to go to the downside. But because we have a weekly bullish engulfing candle. This might not happen anymore. It could happen. I don't have a crystal ball, but based on statistics previously, I'm going to show you right now to see what has happened in the past. So this becomes a potential discovery zone for the crowd. Now look at it. This was after we had this great rejection from 126k price region. We do not have a weekly engulfing candle body to body, but if you still analyze this candle, you see that we wick below the previous bullish candle, and after clearing all this liquidity, price started coming down and down and down. But going back in time previously, let me make it bigger. This was the 2021 bear market. We started the bear market after the bearish engulfing candle. Now after that, price dropped with about 77% from bull market top to the bear market bottom. And after that, if you inspect the price action on the weekly, you see after we bottom out as $15,600, $15,400 region, the next bull market started with a bullish engulfing candle on the weekly. That's it. And then before that, we had, let's go back in time. If we inspect the price action before the previous blow off top, before price eventually come back to take out the high, the liquidity of that high, this was 2021 April. You see that we equally had a bearish engulfing candle on the weekly, which was this. And after getting that bearish engulfing candle, what happened to price? We had over 50% drop, and after the price recovered with a bullish engulfing candle on the weekly, and then we had another over 134% move to the upside. So I'm not saying, looking at it, then we had another bullish engulfing candle here, and also this range, this 2024 range, I remember this price action vividly, like it happened yesterday. What happened? If you take a very close look, every time we had a bearish engulfing candle on the weekly from here, after this bearish engulfing candle, the price of Bitcoin dropped with over 30%, about 30-31%. Then after we had this first low, second low, and the sweep of the third and second low, which was the third low, what happened again? We had a bullish engulfing candle on the weekly, which was here, and that was the breakout of that huge range. So now after that bullish engulfing candle, how many percent do we have to the upside? From there to the all-time high of 126k, we had 130% move to the upside. And if you even look, every retracement we had, you can see that these big moves we've been having these big moves after a bullish or bearish engulfing candle on the weekly time frame. So that's why I'm drawing your attention to this. You see that we had a bearish engulfing candle here, although price came back up to sweep the liquidity above that high. And if you ignore that, perhaps you get stopped out there. If you use this after this pin bar bearish engulfing candle on the weekly, if you look at these three candle formations, now this is what we call the evening star. Then from the candle to the low we created, we had a 26% move to the downside, and also we had a bullish engulfing candle on the weekly from there to the all-time high, and we had about 62% to the upside. So that signal is currently here. This is why we cannot just overlook what price is doing here. We have to pay huge attention to this. So that's that. That's what I have to share from a bigger time frame, looking at a Bitcoin price action. So now let's go to the local trade setup that we have for the week ahead on Bitcoin. Back to lower time frame, and we're also going to be checking at a liquidity heat map. So this is 4 hours time frame. Last week we had a trade plan. From here we wanted to see price after making that high. We wanted to see price drop into the zone of although it was around 61,000 thereabout, 61,000. That was why I said the alert. And after the price action, we got some updates on the price action. I have to reassess the price and make adjustment to the level. Right now the current level to long is still $60,315, because that area is in confluence with a golden pocket. And what other confluences do we have there? Let me check if we have a weekly, daily, or daily naked point of control. So the level is in perfect confluence, although it's a big level. We have this level now being in perfect confluence with a weekly naked point of control, weekly horizontal support level below it, and it's a golden pocket 786 region. So this is a huge support level. Should price get to this region, I'll be interested to enter a long trade or add to my long position, because I'm already in a long position from this low. So that's when I'll consider adding to the long position, reaccessing the price. And also, now that we have been breaking to the upside, that's the setup we had before. Let me hide that. All my levels, we have some SFP levels too. Okay, so now we've been moving to the upside. We keep building value to the upside. There is no weakness yet. And the plan I had for the week would be this: golden pocket, daily horizontal level slightly below it, golden pocket, daily horizontal level of support slightly below it, and a daily naked point of control from 63,213 up to $62,237. So this area of price is where I'll pay special attention to. Should price also get here, I'll be interested in taking a long trade from this region. And you can see that that daily naked point of control is also in perfect confluence with this tiny little anchored VWAP. And if you anchor the VWAP from this low also, let's see, while it's still loading. So while the anchor VWAP is still loading, you can see that the anchor VWAP from the low here is also in perfect confluence with the golden pocket 786 and the daily horizontal support level. So price could do something like this, go up, take out that swing failed that high, although this high here was taken out only on Coinbase. The Binance chart and Bybit chart has not taken out this previous high. So let me just take out this SFP region here on Coinbase. Coinbase has taken out this high. I don't need it anymore. So if we have price doing something like this, then coming to the downside. So these are the two areas of long that I'll be interested in. I'll be interested in picking a long trade from this region price, pro plan 1 and 2. So this is my first most preferred for the bullish continuation of price. Then if we lose that region, this will be the second area of interest for me, and that's that for the local long trades for the week ahead. And also, for the short trade, we have a weekly and a naked point of control and weekly horizontal resistance level at 65.7 to 65.8 and 682 region. SFB of the entire high at 67.252, and above it we have a daily naked point of control around here. We have a daily naked point of control around here. So these are the region of price where I'll be expecting to short the price of Bitcoin. So if price does something like this, we take it level by level, guys. If I see a bearish reaction, I enter a short trade, but not a swing short. I'll treat it as a scalp. I'm going to treat it as a scalp trade, and we could also take out this high, keep paying attention to the level as price action keeps developing, and also looking at this, putting it all together, going to the liquidity heat map. You can see that we have a lot of limit orders, people stop losses around between the price of 64,700 up to 65,550, and even up to 66,800, 66,700 region. There is a very huge liquidity here, and also to the downside you see that we have that level up to 61.4 and up to 60,400 thereabout, up to even $60,000 region. So if price takes all this low out, and as it's looking at going back to trading view, see, that's why we have this region of price too. Entry level golden pocket 60,386, which is about $60,400 region, up to $60,000 region of 59.9. So I'll be looking for long in that region. So that's all I have for Bitcoin. And the trade we took last week, was this was the only trade we took last week, which was both short from here and long from here. You see both trades hit take profit perfectly to the exact dollar. This is what we do at TRADEFUZZ any day, anytime. And if you are struggling to be profitable as a trader, you can go to the website to learn how to trade. Here we are so obsessed with price action analysis. We are obsessed with the candles, pure price action without any indicators. Then get the understanding. This will train you on how to trade exactly like me. This is my style of trading. Everything about my style of trading is here. And if you are struggling to be profitable, perhaps you need a therapy. Get a therapy there. There you get to learn those bad habits stopping you from becoming profitable. And if you want to learn a trader's habit, trader's routine, you can consider joining the VIP section. So that's that for that. And also my go-to exchange any day, anytime is MEXC. I trade on MEXC because it has the lowest fee. And for those who like to trade gold, or you want to trade stock market, they have all these assets with very good leverage depending on the risk you can handle. It's very transparent and fast execution, issue with withdrawal, and that's that. And you can use this code, you can use this link to register with my That's my link, referral link. And also, if you are registering from using the app, you can use this code, copy this code on the referral section there. So that's all I have for now for Bitcoin price action for the week ahead. So do enjoy the rest of your week, guys.